What was last year?
Last year, 4,000.
4,000 to 200,000 in gross sales. You gotta focus on sales. Because what you did was focus on sales. You got that kiosk, you started making sales, and now you got a real business.
You gotta like walk by faith, not by sight. And what I mean by like that is we was telling people that this shit was gonna pop.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We didn't know how it was gonna pop, but we knew that we believed in it and we was gonna go out and really push it. All right, man, welcome back to the channel. It's super special. We got my boy Malik with Lost Hearts back on the channel. Nick, what we gotta say about this one?
All right, first we gotta congratulate my boy, because this year, hold on, I'm gonna let him say it. What was your gross sales this year to this day?
So right now we at 190,000 for the year.
190,000?
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and stamp that.
200,000. 200,000 before the year ends.
That's what's up.
You gotta make it happen.
We need some confetti. We need some confetti to rain down on this video right now.
We need confetti to be raining down right now, some music, whatever we gotta do, all right? But it's crazy. And let's go back. What was last year?
Last year, 4,000.
4,000. 4,000 to $190,000 in gross sales. 200,000 in gross sales. We just calling it crazy, all right? And really first, before we even get into it, just being honest and being super transparent. The same things that we talk about in our inner circle, you hear some of that same stuff on YouTube, right?
Absolutely.
Like some of the same stuff.
It's the same thing.
But it's like, it hit different when you in that private setting and you hear it for the third or the fourth time, instead of when you hear it the first time, it kind of go over your head, huh? But what I want you to do is a lot of people that watch every last single video that we drop, and they still not making sales. They still not making no money. They just getting started. They don't understand some of the things that we talk about, even when we talked about not having a heat press, going straight to a manufacturer or a screen printer, they just wasn't agreeing with that, right? What I want you to do is because we talk from a high level standpoint, and we started our brand over 10 years ago. So sometimes it's tough for us to go back to that day one of how we got started, right?
Or the mindset.
That
we had back then.
And I like that you said that. I want you to start with the mindset. How was your mind last year at the 4,000 in sales to how you think right now? Like, give me that one big shift that you would say as a new brand owner, you didn't think about this last year, but you're thinking about this right now.
So honestly, what I would say is trying to do everything by myself. Last year, I wanted everything to be done by Malik only. And now this year, I realized like you cannot do everything by yourself if you really want to take it to the next level. So delegate to elevate. So now I started to realize like there's a lot of pieces to this puzzle, and you only have two hands. There's only so much that you could do. So you have to delegate those tasks to other people, which means, all right, if you're not good at designing, just go hire a designer to do that for you. Stop trying to sit here and figure it out. Just go pay someone to do it, because it'll be cheaper for you to pay someone to do it versus you trying to waste your time and figure it out yourself. So that was really a huge mindset shift for me, because last year I didn't want to pay anyone to do anything. I wanted to do it all because I wanted to be like, oh, it's my brand, so I'm doing everything. It's only me. And that was a huge shift that I had to realize to take this to the next level.
Yeah, and I say just that's big, because even sometimes we still have that mindset, even at the level that we at, because we so advanced. We just feel like we could make it happen today. We could make it happen in an hour, rather than going and even paying somebody to do it. Maybe if it's 50% of the speed that we was able to do it, we still need to be focusing on what's the most important thing, or that that one thing that moves the needle the most for us in our business, not like trying to do everything. Because now, like when you have that person, you could also start to prepare yourself for what's about to happen. Because think about it, like if you doing exactly what you're doing, and then now you like, oh, I would just watch Marlon and Nick video and I need to up my content. But at this current moment, you already tapped out in what you could already do. You need to open your mind up to the fact where like, okay, is it the content that I need to focus on the most? Maybe I'm actually good at that, so let me focus my time here. But if you better at sales, then maybe you need to get around other content creators and figure out how you maybe slide them merchandise and maybe pay them, or figure out that way to give off value to somebody. Because sometimes, think about it, we just said pay, But sometimes you may do something better and somebody may want you to teach them something, and vice versa, they'll do something for you. So sometimes you don't even need money to get the things that you need, especially when you first
You can
get
do a
started,
value exchange.
because people know that you're just trying to get started, and they know that you can't. Like Kwan was asking about a photo shoot, and I'm like, in reality, the photo shoot that you want and you looking for probably really costs $500. If
Or
you want me to
more.
be real, 1,000 to 1,500. But in reality, you need to find somebody that's gonna be willing to work with you, because really your budget probably only gonna be, $200, $300 for
Yes.
where your brand is at.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So that's a whole like mindset switch in itself.
Is and just speaking in like photographer standpoint, even with our photographers, like even though we like make millions of dollars, right? Like we still have a certain budget that we gotta stay at. It ain't just like because we make a lot of money, we gotta spend a lot of money on this. So even like our photographer, I feel like that boy been taking pictures for us for how many years, bro?
5 years?
Gotta be like 5 years at this point. And it's like obviously we've been doing more photo shoots as the time went on, but like we had to still like share our story with him and share what we was trying to do for him to even believe in us. So when you first getting started, you gotta basically get people to believe in you. You like just off the jump, because of course they want the premium. Of course everybody want charge the most they could charge, but you can't afford it or at least at this moment, you can't spend that kind of money on certain things. But I'm glad that you talked about kind of delegating and elevating, and because we talk about focus all the time. And what I want everybody that's watching this video, if you're a beginner, you got to focus on sales. Because what you did was focus on sales. You got that key out, you started making sales, and now you got a real business. But before you have sales, it's really just a hobby. Like you can't, people that's gonna watch this and can't understand what we're talking about is probably because they're not making sales. So they're not even trying to figure out other ways that they can increase their sales because they don't have sales. So the first thing they're gonna think about is, no, I can't hire a designer. No, I can't go buy 500 shirts. No, I can't buy this. No, I can't buy that, because they ain't got no money coming in. So
And I'm gonna be real, it ain't even about money. Some of that stuff be like hustle. Like, you know what I mean? Making it happen. Like making a way. Like we say it all the time, like you gotta like walk by faith, not by sight. And what I mean by like that is we was telling people that this shit was gonna pop.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we didn't have we didn't know how it was gonna pop. But we knew that we believed in it and we was gonna go out and really push it. And people could see that out in the real world. Like people buy from people, not robots. Like we not out here yet buying from robots. We barely want to go to the little robot machine that they got at McDonald's. You'd be like, nah, I'm gonna just go to the cashier. So we not there yet. We buying from real people right
he
now.
got that from me, bro. People buy from people.
He like that. I had to reword that for him, make it sound better, y'all.
Hey, look. Another thing I want to talk about is how has it been? You only been selling this one design for, I feel like, the whole year. So like, can you share with us how have you been able to sell this one design but still promote it in different ways to get people to continue to buy from you?
So my story. So really, they buy it because of the story that we connected to it. So every time we sell a product, like when I joined the inner circle, I was selling the what. But then Marlon taught the golden circle, and that changed everything. So I started to sell the why first and get them emotionally hooked into that. And once I started selling them the why, they didn't care if this was the only thing on it because they loved the story so much. And after I delegated and taught other people that story, now they telling my story to a lot of people. Now it's like everyone want it, and this is the only design we have. Like we have one on the back too, but we just added that. Like this is the only one, and all we do is just switch out the colors. That's it.
And it help you produce 200K in sales. Speaking into existence.
Yep, and you know the real big thing about that, like when you said that you taught it to other people, that was one of the most important things, because we did that also. And what I mean, like we had our whole team know the mission statement from start to finish. So I know when they wearing product or people know that they work for Wrldinvsn, the first thing that you're gonna ask them is, what is Wrldinvsn? And then we want everybody to be able to say the exact same thing. So now you got everybody in this small circle. Let's just talk about where you at in your local area, all saying the same thing. They not like, you don't hear people saying Marlon started with 24 shirts and $300, because then that throw the whole brand off. They know that we started with 12 shirts and $120 and we turned it into a multi-million-dollar business. and that was everybody saying. So now that stick. So a lot of people, their stories be all over everywhere. It was this, they was doing this right here, they got hit to this right here because of this. But you really need to define what that story is, and don't get like your story is your story. You can't get tired of your story. You gotta sell that till the wheels blow out. Like it's not far blue till you can't even get to the rim start scraping. Like so, that's like the main thing that you did that really continue to enhance your brand. You put that same energy and message into other people who now went out and spread that same message because now they believe. And then once people see other people believing, it make it easy for them to believe because now it's just not like it's just you. Like now that we have people wearing product everywhere, it's easy for us to walk, to get a partnership deal because it's like people probably saw product before they saw us. So they probably already heard the story before they heard our voice in real life or met us in real life. So like those things open up the doors for you that you don't even see. Like later on, like you still grinding out right now, and the things that you're doing literally like gonna have doors a few days from now, a few months, or even a few years. It may even be a decade from now, but like that you just gonna walk up to and just open it and go straight in because of the things the stories that you told now.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. And I have a question for y'all. Like we get into this new year, so based off 2023, what is something that y'all really want to double down on in 2024?
I'd say first thing is not switching from what we are currently doing right now. So one of the things that like messed us up this year, bro, like with our brand is like changing the direction of what we were selling and at the price points we were selling it at. So people gonna come to your brand for a few specific things, if not that one thing. Like they could go somewhere, like I don't sell fur boots, but of course people wear fur boots. They might go to UGG, they have a certain amount of companies that sell this specific item, but it's like, we gotta stick to what we know that our customers love and love the support from our brand. So it's just like, we've been selling $10 shirts for 10 years now. Why would we wake up and sell a shirt for $30? Or at least not have no shirts on the site at 10. We could still sell $30 tees, but why not still have something for the people that first started with us, ultimately opt in the brand for? So what if they bought a $10 shirt every year that this brand been going on, and then next year we wake up and you'll never be able to find another $10 tee? They might feel some type of way because they like, this is what I started with y'all with. So I want to make sure I come and get this every single chance I could get it. So one thing we're not going to do is change what we're doing right now. So we're going to continuously promote the same story. We're going to continuously sell some of the same designs that we started with. We're going to continuously double down on volume. Like we want everybody to be wearing this product. I want to be able to go catch a flight from here to Chicago or here to Memphis or wherever, and I'm able to see somebody wearing it in the airport or on the plane.
Given to you. It needs like that. When you know you got a brand is when it's being given to you. Like you don't gotta ask for Adidas, Under Armour, Nike. Like a Coke. People give you. They got it at the party. That's the drink that's standard. You get what I'm saying? So that's what, like you get what like. Damn, that's true. Yeah, that's when you know you got a brand. When it's given to you.
So it's just not, bro, don't change. Like, even when, it's crazy because people will really walk up to you and they'll tell you everything that you should be doing. Yeah. Like, and they ain't investing no money in you. They just want to tell you what to do. And then the same people that want to tell you what to do and what to drop, you drop it, they ain't nowhere to be found to come by. So it's just like, it don't make sense to allow outsiders to tell you what they don't even know about their business. It's like, you know your business best. So you got to just double down on what you know and what you currently doing. Like all you got to do, all right, $200,000 in a year. All you got to do is just get double the amount of merch to do 400. It ain't like, you just need more merch. Like you get to a certain point in this branding thing to where it's just like, all you need is just more merch. Like, because all you're going to do is just up your distribution. You're going to up your ad spend. You're going to up your follow. Everything just going to keep increasing. So all you got to do is just sell more merchandise to make more money. It's not like you got to change what you're doing. You just haven't made more money because you don't have no more merchandise. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's just like, even right now, you like, man, what if you had a kiosk in every mall? Like, each one of them would be giving you $10,000. So if you had 10 kiosks giving you $10,000 each kiosk a month, that's $100K. You just sold $100K in a month. It's just expanding your distribution, expanding how you market your brand, even if that's just spending more money on advertising. You probably don't, this is probably your first year that you spent the most money on ads.
100%.
Like all you gotta do is take everything that you spent your money on and just do it double next year. And if you work the same systems that you got, everything should play out in your favor and give you the double return on your investment, if that makes sense. You don't gotta change nothing.
Yep. And then I say for me, you know, as we wrap this up, it's just like I'm trying to weed out the weak. That if that's the best way to put it. Like I feel like my goal for 2024 is to like continue to work with the best. Like I want to be a world-class company. I want to operate at a world-class pace, and you got to be around world-class people. Like we got to find people that eat from the top down. We got to continue to keep the culture intact. Keep from even if we got cleaning ladies, they believing in what we got, because you will never go down if you got that. Like because everybody is bought into something more than just money.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And then now we could utilize the money to go acquire the things that we got to acquire. And that's knowledge, because now what I'm saying is I want to go work with the next best team in their field. So like we on YouTube, I want to find the best. It don't have to be specific YouTubers, but people that have taken YouTube to the next level, and we want to work with them. Or learn from them. It don't matter like what it really is, but putting ourselves, around people that's also winning championships. I think that, we keep our head down so much that we don't get into the tournament play a lot. But like we want to work with other people and see like the things that they're doing and how we can implement that inside of our business, because we realize is we don't have all the answers. Like as much as we grow, as fast as we growing, like there's other people that's doing it better, faster, and whooping butt, and we gotta put ourselves in position to either beat them or join them. Honestly,
you gotta beat them or join them.
like it's one of the two. So that's what I think. That's what I think we at, and that's equipping ourselves with partnerships. Like shout out to Rap Snacks. We've been working with Rap Snacks. That's like a body armor to us. You know what I mean? Without you, like we don't look at a lot of things as like opportunities that wouldn't be presented to us like in any other way. Working with the school, when you that's like body armor. Like you putting these two brands next to each other, and it's making your brand bigger.
You getting swole.
Yeah, you getting swole each and every time. You keep leveling up, making the uniforms for St. Aug. Going back, creating the videos for our school. Like you just keep getting big. Keep patching yourself up with all this. These people, these communities, this stuff, and like. That's what ultimately like is all about. So that's what we're trying to do more, get more involved.
What you got for that? You got to end this with a banger.
So
talk to us.
Honestly, I would just say data. Like everything that I've done through this year is because of just collecting data. Like I started the top of this year with only 1,000 phone numbers. I got 8,700 phone numbers now, and it's just like you get like. They cannot buy what they're not reminded of. So if you selling stuff and you don't get their email and phone number, or if they say, what, I really love this black one, so when you get a red one, I need to know. But if you don't got their phone number and email, how they gonna buy it from you? And you can't build a business if you don't got repeat buyers.
Talk to them, little brother. Hey, as we wrap this up, I want you to explain to everybody who you are, what your brand is. Tell them how they can find you.
For sure. So my name is Malik. I started this brand when I was 16. I'm 19 now. And the meaning behind it is that our generation, we so caught up on our phone that we never take the time to appreciate the things that are in front of us, and we call it life. So anything y'all love doing outside, whether it's camp and hiking, even just going on a nice walk, that's what Lost Hearts all about. You can check us out at Lost Hearts on Instagram.
Hey, that's big time. Hey, we in Houston right now. Having a great time, boss up experience going crazy, inner circle experience going crazy. I'm Marlon Watts, co-owner and CEO of Wrldinvsn.
I'm Nicholas Clark. Who else we got on the channel?
Lost